Three, two, one, go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and we are ready to get into our next run of Devil May Cry with Yang. Yang, why don't you show us what you got?
Well, I'd be honored. So, do we just jump into the run and kind of do?
Give us a countdown if you'd like to introduce yourself
Okay.
or your couch, anything like that, or give us a countdown and we can get going.
All right. Just real quick then. I'm Yang. I'm kind of a veteran at this point. 5 years running this game. With me is Beth. Beth is a DMC3 runner. She actually knows nothing about this game, but
Uh,
she's here to be cute and to settle my nerves and stuff. So
yes, you're right. My name is Beth, and I'm pretty uh, bad at DMC1. And Yang, you forgot to say that you're a former world record holder for this game.
yeah, but I'm pretty washed these days. So all right. So let's get ready on time. I'm gonna count down from three. So 3, 2, 1. Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. So that's kind of our traditional way of counting down. So here, right off the bat, we're on this little island place where you're jumping up a staircase. Jumping is a little bit faster than running, especially when you can chain your jumps. And like I said, this is a really, really early PS2 title. I heard it was a launch title. I'm not sure if that's actually true. But
This game is actually called Resident Evil 4.
yeah, this game was like 3 years out before Resident Evil 4. But
It was actually meant to be Resident Evil 4. Oh,
yeah,
nice jump, by
what?
the way. The fast
Yeah,
jump, first try. Very nice, very nice. So you grab those orbs, secret orbs, to get past these doors over here, because you have to pay, I believe, 50 red orbs?
you pay like 45 red orbs,
45.
which is a bit of a strange mechanic. But it's kind of a soft movement tutorial because there's exactly 45 orbs throughout that room that you kind of just have to normally go and collect. But just so you don't have to do that every time, there is a shortcut hidden cache that you can get there.
Oh, camera.
Yep, camera memes. So there is a fixed camera. This is kind of like early Resident Evil titles. We have a fixed camera, and it fights against us most of the run. When you
Yeah,
first start running this game, you... God, it's so frustrating, actually. I kind of don't think about it much anymore. I'm so used to it. But,
it's all about
yeah.
getting used.
Just
You
running
have
in a
to keep
straight
it.
line can be really hard.
You
Here.
also have to keep in mind that it's not tank controls, so yeah, you have to. How do I say it? You have to match your camera with your joystick movement. And also, we are in the basement right now, where there are pretty randomized colors of those puppets, and depending on the color, uh, well, the warmer color of the puppet are, the more HP they can get, because there's also random health for the puppets.
Yeah, it's, which colors you get are random, and then it's random how much health each color can have. It's quite absurd for the speedrun.
Yeah, the warmer, the worse it is.
The dark blue ones can block you.
And unfortunately, I got hit.
It's fine. We only got hit a little bit. This should still be an easy S rank. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So this run is, like this game as a speedrun, is heavily dictated by your money routing. And by far your biggest source of orbs, that's your currency, is just getting really good ranks. Ironically, trying to farm enemies is normally like the worst way to get money in this game.
Yeah, getting high ranks is especially important in the beginning of the run.
Yeah. So we're looking to get S ranks on like all of the early missions, And then you can even go beyond an S rank. We'll be going for some of those as well too, and get what's called a special bonus. For now, we're picking up a rusty key. And here we're doing some rollies, because rolling is even faster than jumping. It's just a little more situational and when you can do it well. And kind of glazed
I
over it,
do
but
believe that jumping is faster when you're jumping on a higher ground than you're
yeah,
up. Because you're not getting like a little stun, I feel like,
yeah. So
when you're on the ground. Something like that.
yeah, jumping is generally faster when you can like chain multiple of them together. Or if you can like cancel out of it by like immediately interacting with the door. Like right here, I was like a pixel away from the door. Close enough though.
Oh, you got the defeat, and
Yeah. So this is our.
they're not cooperating.
Ah, that's fine.
It's
So
fine.
this little blue aura here, this is our devil trigger. It basically gives us hyper armor, healing, and massively increased damage.
Also, movement speed. That is a really important part of the run.
Yeah, and once we get a bit more money, it will give us, like, we'll be able to buy some skills. And we'll really power up our devil trigger.
Also, speaking of Devil Trigger, there's a penalty when you manually turn the Devil Trigger off. I believe you lose like 1.5 stack or something like that.
I think it's just
And
one.
when you go through doors, you're just not paying that penalty.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah,
like,
that was another secret orb cache.
which is different from DMZ3 on. In 3, you can just turn it off for free, right?
Yeah.
DMC3
DMC3
runners have
is-
it so easy.
For real. So yeah, now your jump to cancel the animation, or not really cancel, but make it shorter.
Yeah. If you get hit by that lightning when you're on the ground, Dante does a stagger animation, so we try to jump when we get hit by it. And here, we have like a little underwater area. It goes really quick though. We just break out the gat. We get some cool, stylish double kills. And this is our first boss of the run. This guy is going to be a big lava scorpion spider, and if the fight goes well, it's going to last about 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, good fight.
Nice. Nice.
So
For
there's...
the marathon, it's really good to fight.
Yeah. So there's a lot of mechanics that go into destroying that boss that fast. Your Helmbreaker attack, your downward slash attack, does like drastically more damage when you do it off of a double jump. And then especially when you're in Devil Trigger, that adds to the damage.
And I also believe that the higher you are, the more damage it deals.
Yeah, that caps a bit though. Oh, look, he's back though. We just killed him and he's back already. You can just ignore him though, fun fact. And then,
Well,
finally, that boss in particular has just a critical point on his butt where you deal, like, massive damage if you hit it, so... You mix all
and
those
it's got
together,
good
and
RNG.
you can shoot that boss. So this is a
Yes, it
shadow.
is.
Sorry, it all moves so fast, it's hard to talk about all of it. But, so
Yes.
normally the way the shadows work is you have to shoot them enough to reveal like this inner core. See, I'm messing up the movement to give us more time to talk about it. And then you have to melee the core. But if you bait out a certain attack that the shadow can do and then just shoot him while standing on the shadow, you can just bypass that altogether and just instantly kill him. It's quite fun.
So yeah, now we're heading to another boss fight.
Yeah.
His name is Tonello Angelo. And basically what Yang is doing, she's doing a cycle that does not teleport him on the other ledge, which has the unskippable cutscene. Holy water in this game is pretty OP and it deals a lot of damage. So if you get the cycle, you can skip actually both of cutscenes and go immediately to another mission.
Yep. There's the good attack. Ah, we didn't get 3 shots in.
Oh,
Tragic.
unfortunately.
It's over. Give us another one. Come on.
I hope this hit
Oh.
does not matter.
Okay. It does actually matter quite a bit.
It does. You have to get special bonus in this mission,
Yeah.
right?
There we go. So normally we
This
would
jump
get
is
special
really
bonus,
difficult.
but we're just going to have special bonus mission 8 now instead. So yeah, we were supposed to do this mission damageless, but we messed it up. So that first skewer is like pretty easily manipulated, but since we missed the quick kill on it, we had to rely on an RNG one. He was quite uncooperative on those. It'd be fine though. We'll just special bonus mission 8. Pretty easy to
That's
do.
the end of the mission. It is one of the shortest missions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the shortest one, which we will see later.
It's pretty close though. Okay. For some reason I was thinking I didn't have my holy waters. Thought I forgot to buy them. Nope.
This mission is pretty short too, right?
Yeah. So normally we would be using a new skill called Vortex right here, but we weren't able to buy it because we missed 2,000 orbs from our ranking. So we had to do a slow run there. And that also adds danger, because then if one of those bugs hits you, you lose another rank. Not the bug star.
So here we are using holy water because this
Yeah.
enemy is pretty tanky and it goes through the walls, so if it's cheeky, you can't really hit it. And also holy water in this game isn't really that expensive, especially on normal difficulty.
Yeah, it's so cheap. It's almost criminally cheap.
Well, DMC1 isn't the only game that had economic problems from Capcom. It was the same for RE4 original.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Rocket Launcher was just 10,000 pesetas, which is pretty much one treasure.
Yeah, RE4, the OG is pretty infamous for that. It's like when bosses drop 100,000 and what is it? It's like 30,000 for the rocket launcher. It just makes it too easy. Alright, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay, we should still S rank here.
DMC1 is really comfy to watch, not gonna lie.
It's comfy to play too. As long as you're not like pushing for a world record time, it's pretty chill. And then here we're gonna get these extra orbs. Normally we wouldn't get these, but because I have to get a backup special bonus, we're going for them.
Oh, that's a nice vortex. So yeah, now Yang was jumping off the wall to stagger Phantom. Phantom is the name of this boss, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
his name is Phantom. And I believe that if you home break Phantom 2 times, then it gets staggers.
Yeah, and then he'll stagger, and then he'll just be provoked into charging. And then if you position yourself right at the beginning, you can get him to just charge straight at the wall. which makes it really easy to line up the 3 crits to kill him.
Okay, and now we grabbed our new best friend when it comes to shooting, which is the grenade launcher.
The grenade
Uh,
gun.
Yeah, this weapon normally isn't that strong, but you can cancel your reload animation, if we can call that, by various things. We can roll, jump,
Roll, jump, slash, pretty much anything
flash,
you
yeah.
do. So there we got our backup special bonus. We're all on track again. So rankings in this game are actually pretty simply calculated. Your style does not actually matter for your ranks in this game. That doesn't start until DMC2. All that matters is how fast you beat the mission, how much damage you took during the mission, and how many orbs you collected. So that's why we had to collect a couple extra orbs to get that special bonus, because we wanted to boost our overall ranking. So otherwise we would have just gotten a normal S rank. Here, we're gonna get our next melee weapon.
Well, that was the whole parkour.
Yeah.
Next melee weapon is a fire type of glove. It's called Ifrit. And if you're familiar with DMC3, it's pretty much the same as a Beowulf.
Some would
Except
almost
it's
say
cooler.
they just copied Beowulf. Since DMC3 came before. Ooh, don't you attack me.
Yeah, DMC3 is before DMC1.
Yeah.
So in theory, Ifrit is a copy. Also, we forgot to say that you actually skipped another boss in the room before.
I don't remember. I don't recall. Was there another boss?
The bird boss. What was its name?
Yeah, Griffin. We just ran past
Griffin,
Griffin. It's a whole boss that we just like to ignore, and
Yeah, with Ifrit you can just light those doors and
Yeah.
it opens for you.
I like to pretend he doesn't exist, even though I did technically shoot him, just to get some DT back. And then we spend 9 whole seconds watching a door open. It's fantastic. Fantastic gameplay.
Yeah, that's why this game is called Resident Evil 4. Door is what we like to see.
So over the last 2 years, this game has actually gone under like some serious rerouting. And that's quite nice, because this was a really stagnant speedrun for a long time. But thanks to people like Moody, Chrislink, Waifu, it's been really well revitalized. Mostly people just got tired of us using so many holy waters. Like, I know we're using a lot of holy waters, but we used to use a lot more holy waters. So we've kind of changed a lot of our strats to get rid of some of them. It's made the game a lot harder. Like a lot harder to speedrun. But it's also cooler now.
Yeah, it looks way cooler. Especially on Nightmare.
Yeah, some of our later bosses. And it's helped the record come down from like, I think 1.5 minutes faster than it used to be now too, so. It's not just cooler, it's faster. A lot faster.
Well, it's both cooler and faster.
Yeah. I do miss some of the old strats though. To be completely honest.
Don't worry. In another 2 years we're gonna have more new strats that's gonna replace most of them. That's how DMC1 is. This game always changes, and everyone has like their own route, which is also cool about DMC1.
Yeah, there's so many things that everyone does their own way. That's kind of just a result of, I think, like, all the new strats that came out all at once. People kind of picked and chose the ones that they were comfy with. Alright, now we have this jump, which I'm gonna do first try and make it look really easy, and now none of you realize how hard that jump is.
True. In DMC1, when you're in the air, you don't have any control of Dante. The way he moves. Yeah, that's the end of the sentence. The way he moves, he just moves. You can't really control that. It's not like in DMC3 when you jump and you can move around. If you jump forward, you're jumping forward.
Yeah, it's like the moment you leave the ground, your jump path is predetermined. But that
I
jump.
just want to hop.
Oh, go
Sorry.
ahead. Oh, go
I just
ahead.
wanted to hop in and welcome in everybody into the stream. Remind everybody what we're doing here today, raising money for Rainbow Railroad, which is a global nonprofit organization that helps at-risk LGBTQI people get to safety worldwide. So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for joining us. We are currently in the middle of our Devil May Cry run. And I don't know a lot about Devil May Cry, but I feel like we're moving very fast through this.
Yeah, it is a solid run so far. With one fail, which was the getting hit and having to do a backup.
Yeah,
in the
we
next
had
mission.
a pretty bad early game, but it's been a pretty solid mid game. Mid
Well,
game is
this Griffin fight was also a masterpiece.
yeah. I will say mid game is pretty chill. Like this fight's super easy. You just wait until Dante aggro's. You can do 2 grenades, and then like that stinger that you do is not even that precise. It just looks precise. I do love that we stinger the bird while he's in mid-flight, though. It's just funny to me. Now we have this underwater section.
I believe this is the shortest mission in the game, in it?
It is.
Yeah.
The water sections are kind of weird. Most people kind of just hate them. I'm not a big fan either. Although if they ever remake DMC1, I hope they put them back in, just for funsies. I don't think Capcom is brave enough to do it, though. Which is why we need
And
to...
that's the whole mission,
Yeah.
36 seconds.
Apparently Chris has a 31 second, which is like...
Yeah, I do believe that 31 was the best one done.
Coming through. But this game does go so fast. So we're about... not quite 2/3 through, but close. And now we have this...
Already?
Yeah. We have this
Holy heck.
completely normal room, lots of holes on the floor, don't pay them any mind. Also, the big spike wall, don't pay it any mind. So, another cool thing about Vortex is we have infinite iframes, so we can just go right through all those spikes. So they actually are just no issue. Might as well not even be there.
Wait, are you using any untouchable in this run?
Yeah, we used 2. I'm gonna use one in the next mission, actually.
Oh,
And
I
then-
have to think. I didn't run this game for a long time.
So we don't use untouchables for combat at all. We just use them for movement. And just gotta remember to actually do my buy menu here.
Yep, so we max out on holy water.
Mm. So untouchables are a... Wait, talk to the door, please, thank you. Untouchables are a special item in this game. They make you invincible for 30 seconds, but they also
You
give
can
you...
get staggered though,
You can get staggered.
but the most important thing is that you have unlimited Devil's Trigger. Which is really important in this room, since Yank is going to Vortex through the whole room now and go back. And if you're fast enough, with
Ow!
going back.
I pulled the
Oh,
Slickford.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, but if you're fast enough and go back on the vortex, you can have still charged, fully charged Devil Trigger before the Untouchable run out.
Yeah, rip. So if I'd left that room while the Untouchable was still active, I wouldn't have to be building Devil Trigger here. Which would have saved more time. That was a pretty big choke. That room is pretty free. Big sad.
Remember that it happens to the best.
It does. But I have some pretty traumatic memories. That happened to Slickford in the last any percent. Like our last any percent tournament finale. It was hard to watch. But this is our final fight against Griffin. And would you believe it, we just used 3 Holy Waters. You use 1 Holy Water at the beginning, and then he kind of has this weird HP gate. So you have to just shoot him a couple times and knock him down. Honestly, I think this is kind of a badly designed boss, because like he confuses people way too much. He has these weird iframes as he goes up, and everyone always thinks that they just aren't hitting him, when really he just has iframes. They get so confused. They don't know how to fight the boss.
How do you feel the fact that you got a C rank right now? I thought that we are aiming for the higher ranks.
I mean, the higher ranks really only matter in the early game, because we want to get our important skills as early as we can.
True, we are pretty much in late game right now.
Yeah, once we get past really mission 5, not necessarily, but like, we're a lot more chill about our ranks. And this is the point where the difficulty is going to spike. A lot of the harder new route stuff comes in this late game portion. So this is probably where I'm going to be choking, and I've kind of already been choking a little bit, but it's fine. It makes it more fun to watch, right?
While we get into our late game, do you mind if I remind everybody what incentives we have open right now?
Go for it.
Because currently we are actually working towards getting $250 in for defeating Mecha Hitler in our Wolfenstein run. Now, Wolfenstein was our first bonus run that we unlocked earlier on today, but we have added an incentive of that of we will defeat Mecha Hitler if we are able to raise $250 towards that. We only have $25 currently, and while we do have a run to meet this, that really isn't that long of a time. Y'all can see how fast we're moving through this run. So get your donations in if you would like to see Mecha Hitler defeated. I don't like that boss.
Ooh, Nightmare. That's a pretty cool boss.
I mean,
With
it's
the new
cool,
strat.
but it's also...
I mean, the fight looks cool right now.
That is true.
Yeah. And back in the days, we just used holy waters.
Yeah, so we actually learned that version of the quick kill, like without using a holy water. We learned that from a test that came out. And it's actually pretty doable IRL. You just have to time it pretty well when you jump up onto his back.
And by
But,
that, you mean Chris, right?
Yeah. So that's actually the easiest one, the easiest quick kill we have. The next 2 are way harder. So we will be fighting that boss 2 more times. He is
Well,
kind
in
of just...
the last one, you're
yeah.
still gonna use holy waters.
We use 1 holy water. We used to use 2 holy waters, but...
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's like this game is kind of cut into 3 arcs, I like to think of it. And then it's like Phantom is your recurring boss of the first arc, and then you have Griffin in arc 2. We have Nightmare for this 3rd arc. And then Nello Angela's just kind of special. You fight him once during each arc. So those enemies were Frost. They're also in DMC4.
Oh,
They're-
yeah, right.
They're a big pain in the butt, so I just holy water them. That's about the only old strat left that I still do, because there is a one holy water method now, but I just don't like it much.
Yeah, and now we switch the game from Resident Evil 4 to Dino Crisis. We are fighting a big dinosaur that is shooting a fireball.
Oh, okay, nice use of the high time there. I don't know how that was a normal slash. Oh, I didn't
I
use
like
the
to call
untouchable
it
either.
camera issue.
But
It happened to me once.
here, we'll just pop this now. I always find this part of the game to be really Nintendo inspired, because it's like you do the Super Mario jumping through portraits,
Yeah.
and then this part was kind of like Ganondorf, you're reflecting fireballs.
Yeah,
Although
this
in
one
our
actually looks like Super Mario, but it's a horror game.
now Luigi's Mansion,
Yeah, something like that.
Dante's Mansion,
Dante's Mansion.
yeah, Spencer's Mansion.
Virgil's Mansion.
He would have a mansion. Oh, don't bonk. Please don't mess up both hold. Okay. Yeah. We didn't mess up both untouchable movements. That was
Yep,
much better.
and now we are facing another new boss. This new boss is Virgil.
Bro, I need 2 more slashes. You jerk. He's not supposed to teleport like that. Yeah, so it turns out Nello Angelo was our long-lost brother. But we actually, even during the fight, we don't recognize him somehow. We don't recognize him until after the fight, during that cutscene. Like, once we pick up his little medallion, we're like, oh wait, that was our brother. Even though he used the exact same abilities that he used in DMC3. Well, Dante's not the smartest cookie.
Oh yeah, funny thing about DMC3, there's a special costume to Virgil. I believe it was Sparta outfit.
Legendary Dark Knight, right?
Yeah, Legendary Dark Knight. Yeah, that's how it was called. When you like turn on DT as Virgil, you have the moveset of Nilo Angelo from DMC1. It's quite cool, but well, this costume is unplayable in speedruns since it's way worse than the original Virgil's moveset in the MC3.
Yeah, like it's quite strong casually, I think, but you just can't jump cancel. I think is all, right? I don't know. I haven't used that costume since like 2012 when I first played the HD collection. Here we have an egg. Why there was just an egg up there, I don't know. Don't ask.
I'd like to joke that it's a reference to Wesker when he says, "You'll give me an egg."
I'm
Well, this game was
unfamiliar
made-
with this lore.
Oh. Anyways, we have another nightmare fight,
It's over. It's over.
and it looks like we're going with this 2-cycle.
Yeah, I pre-charged the first one too early.
This fight also has some memes, like no damage when you try to hit it. I believe it happened to Dan in a race or something like that.
Yeah.
It also happened to me in a run.
It's very strange. Sometimes when you're charging your punches against him, you just do not deal damage with your punch. That's an incredibly rare bug. I think it has something to do with if you accidentally deflect one of his projectiles and hit it like the same frame that your punch lands. But it's happened to me on World Record Base before, and it happened to Dan during one of his races. It's honestly wonderful because it's always a good meme, especially in races. Nice ankle. But yeah, that hasn't happened to me in so long. I actually forgot about it.
Also, this game has a lot of flashbangs, especially in this mission.
Yeah.
And another one.
It's always especially bad because it's like I'll start my speed run while it's still like light outside. Please don't dodge.
For me, it's midnight right now.
But then by the time I get to this mission, it's dark. Okay. We're gonna have to get their orbs now because we took a hit. So we need to get their orbs to get an S rank. Yeah. So that's the one weakness of Holy Waters is it locks you in place during a long animation, and if you get sniped as soon as the iframes end, there's just nothing you can do about it.
Oh yeah, also there's a penalty. When you use items in DMC, you get way worse ranks at the end of the mission.
Yeah. Not in this game though. Like it barely affects your rank in this game. It's only 100 points, so we're still gonna S rank. There's some missions you can special bonus with items.
That's funny.
You have to do some secret missions though. That's more of an all collectibles thing. Okay, we're gonna buy 3 holy waters and a purple orb.
Easy S rank.
And we do pace out these purple orb purchases throughout the run, because every time you buy one, it fully refills your devil trigger. So we try to buy them at like pretty tactful moments.
There's another nightmare fight.
Yep, and this one isn't looking good for the one cycle either. Wow, actually. We were supposed to get a back cycle there. But we kind of got stun locked, so... Do not do that. Okay, we're giving a 3 cycle, wow.
That's unfortunate. Actually, I didn't know that it could happen. I don't think I've ever seen Nightmare
You've never
getting
seen
up.
You've never seen anyone choke Nightmare this bad? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I actually meant the fact that he went up when the lights were off.
Oh, no, it's very strange. Sometimes, like, he kind of starts his animation before it looks like it sometimes. And if he starts his cycle before the light goes out, then he can still just do another cycle before he goes goopy again.
No. Also, this room was is a funny meme. I remember when I destroyed that thing over there and just went through doors too early, so it didn't prompt. And I had to go back to this room and destroy the thing again. This can also happen.
Let's see, where are we on orbs? We need 1900, so we do actually need to S rank this mission still, so we're gonna get all the nobody orbs. So grenade into stinger is generally a pretty good bread and butter combo. It will stun lock most everything, and it just does a lot of damage. So we're in like this little living cave thing. If these tentacles get a hold of us, they actually drain our HP super fast. So we try to vortex through them at every opportunity. And it's kind of a maze, but also you just go left at every fork. So
Now it's time
yeah.
for the skip, right?
Yeah, this is the Cosmo point, and hopefully we get it. That's not promising. Okay, that's
There
not
we
gonna.
go.
No, that doesn't work. I don't have
Oh,
PT.
never mind.
Okay, so the idea is you're supposed to ride that climb to the top of the room and skip this platforming, but Sag,
You have to like position.
yeah, you actually can't control which bat Dante's gonna target.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you, yeah, it's kind of controllable, like if you just position yourself well, but also there's like always a bit of randomness to it.
Well, while we platform our way up this, do you mind if I hop in for a second?
I'll go for it.
I just wanted to welcome everybody in today. Thank you so much for hopping in. And I want to thank Big Scared for the $5 donation that they put in that says, I need Kiryu-chan. And that went both towards our Yakuza karaoke bid war for tonight on the Kazuma Kiryu song. We have 3 options for that one. And Kiryu's song is in the lead, but we could snipe that over the next run. We also put that towards because we are using Tiltify and could put donations towards both incentives our Defeat Mecha Hitler run, which is for our upcoming Wolfenstein run later on tonight. So if y'all would like to get that in, time is coming up quickly. We're gonna be moving fast. We're moving very fast through this run.
Well,
Was that
They're
just
pretty
a boss
much
fight done?
yeah,
That was phase 1 done.
Oh
yeah.
my!
Phase 1 is completely cheesed. Phase 2, we kind of actually just hope for good RNG here. And he gave us the good RNG
Really
opener.
untouchable.
I'll tell you what, I'm like a little scared because this run has not been going well.
Well, we
Taunting.
have a solid intro.
Yeah. So you don't really have to use the Vital Star there. I opted to. 'Cause, this hasn't been the best run.
Wait, does
Wouldn't be
lava
safe.
can kill you in this game?
The lava
Or
cannot
is
kill
it
you,
dropping
but he did
yeah,
that
it drops you
animation.
to 1 HP.
He did that animation where he summoned a dragon, and that could have been like one of 3 different attacks, and 2 of them probably would have killed me. So I used it to be extra safe. But we are in our
This is the last
final
mission, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in our final mission. It's the Capcom Escape mission. We have a 5-minute timer to get out of here. So the whole island is gonna explode for some reason, just because we killed the big bad.
And remember what I said in the beginning? This is the Resident Evil 4 moment right now.
I don't see the correlation. I don't see any correlation. Where's Ada? If this is RE4.
Where's what?
Ada. If this is
She was on the marathon yesterday when we ran separate ways.
Oh, Abel.
you know Ada
Well,
won.
don't ask me.
And we're gonna run in here. We have one last surprise boss fight. We Monka W, he's coming. And he's dead.
Almost.
Yeah, we have to jackpot.
It looks like we have a winner.
I gotta be honest, I'm not sure this run deserved the jackpot scene, but I was gonna
Of course
do it
it
anyway.
deserves. This game is all about jackpots.
Yeah.
Also, I find a meme when Dan flexed with the jackpot cutscene and then lose the run.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that to him again. So that
Do
cutscene
we
takes
make
like
it in estimate?
yeah. One of our runners, Dan, I beat him in a race because he watched that 4-second cutscene. It was hilarious. His crash out at the end. That's time, by the way. I'm sorry.
And GG.
Time. GG.
GG's.
Well, that was fun.
It felt really fast, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. It's like you want to
Ooh.
talk about everything, but you just don't have time. It goes so fast. And there we have our missions. Let's see.
Well, if people wanted to find you so you actually could talk about some of the strats and all of the stuff going on in this game, where could they find you?
On Twitch and on YouTube. On Twitch, bear with me on the underscores. It's out underscore with underscore a underscore yang underscore. A lot of underscores. But yep. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun.
This was an absolutely fantastic run. Thank you so much for running it for us. We will be back in just a few minutes, y'all. We'll see y'all then.